start?
Oops. I already started. Stop. Cancel. Never mind. Starting soon anyway.
computer 和电视呀，今天是 Beverly。
Okay. I think we're all here. No, we're not. Oops. Okay. Hi, guys. Hold on. For today's class, I'm going to need you to prepare a chair. A chair and a cloth. I'm using, like, you can use a floor cloth or a floor mat or whatever. And you need, if you have blocks are great. If not, then a small stack, or sometimes I use books also for my blocks. You just need to stand on them. Okay. Hold on. Okay, can you give me 1 minute? Okay. We're gonna start in tabletop position. We're gonna warm up our wrists. Press your knuckles down into the ground and you're gonna pulse forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep pressing your knuckles down into the ground. 8, 9, 10. Draw circles to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw circles to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep pressing your knuckles down into the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna flip your fingers to the back, so you rotate it outwards, flip it to the back. Press your wrist down into the ground. Still tabletop position. And from here, you're gonna bend your elbows towards you. We're gonna hold here for 30 seconds. Keep your heels, keep the wrist resting on the floor. Don't let them peel off. Bend your elbows towards you. And release. Flip to the top of the hand on the floor. Pulse down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thanks. We're gonna move on to your shoulders. You're gonna find your wall. I'm gonna squat against the wall. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry, hold on. Okay. You're gonna squat against the wall. Sorry, but press your entire back against the wall. Reach your fingertips out. Fingers are gonna go down to the floor. Shrug the shoulders up. Thumbs to the wall. Fingers to the floor. Thumbs to the wall. You don't want your ribs to flare out, so keep all of this in. And then when you're going up, shrug your shoulders into your ears. You're gonna clock in 20 of those. All the way down to the floor, and then up overhead. Good. Shrug your shoulders into your ears. Your palms should be facing each other. Palms facing each other. This way. Palms facing each other. Yeah, yes. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay, awesome. We're going to kneel down by the wall. I'm gonna place my hands in a way where my hips to my hand will form a line. Move your knees back as much as you need to, adjust accordingly. From here, you're gonna round the spine as much as you can and push the shoulders down. Round the spine, push the shoulders down. You want to maintain your head neutral, so don't drop your neck down. We're gonna hold this shape for 1 minute. Hands against the wall, try and find a straight line between your hips to your wrist. Timer starting now. Round the spine, imagine something punching into your belly button, and then push the shoulders down into the floor. Think of opening up your armpits. Push the shoulders down into the floor. Don't drop your neck through. Keep your ears between your shoulders. Keep your neck between your ears between your shoulders. Yun Sheng, don't drop your head. So pull your head up a bit. Yeah, yes. 20 more seconds. Round the spine, push the shoulders down. You want to actively keep pushing the shoulders down. And time. Very good. Okay. Now you're gonna need your, We're gonna go into our four stretches. We're gonna stretch our hamstrings. Fingertips pointing to the back. You're gonna maintain your compression as you straighten your legs. Reach your chin towards the floor. You're gonna eliminate the micro bend. If you're already here, just eliminate the micro bend. Stretch slightly further. Go back down to your squat. Extend the straight. Down to your squat. Keep reaching your chin down to the floor. So it's not your forehead to the knees, but rather chin to the floor. You're gonna clock in 15 of these. On your last one, you're gonna hold for 10. Release the hands. Forehead to the shin. Yep, you can do these at your own time. Keep reaching your chin towards the floor. You want to maintain your full compression all the way up. And if you already are pretty much at straight knees, you just want to eliminate the micro bend and push the knees back a bit. Good. Then try and maintain your full compression. Keep reaching your chin towards the floor. In your last one, you hold for 10. Release your hands, reach your forehead to your shin. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Okay. Squat drills. You're gonna go to your squat, but this time I'm gonna take my heels off the floor. I'm gonna get up on my toes as much as I can. My hands are gonna be directly underneath me, so not in front and not behind. Just directly down towards the floor. I lock the elbows, push the knuckles into the floor, lean forward. Now the weight is in my hands when I straighten my legs. The legs are very light. I go up to my maximum extension as high up as I can. When I come back down, I keep the weight in front of my hands. I go back up, I pull the belly button in, suck it in, come back down onto my hands. You're gonna clock in 10 of these at your own time. I'm gonna guide you through the first three, then afterwards you can continue to do them on your own. So go into your squat, heels off the ground, hands directly underneath you. Lock the elbows, lean your shoulders slightly forward. So now the weight should be in your knuckles and your fingers. You're gonna straighten your legs, keep the weight in your hands, pull the belly button up towards the ceiling. Get onto the tips of your toes. When you squat back down, keep the weight in your hands. So Li Cheng, don't shift back. Keep the weight forward. Yeah, back up, going up, belly button in, suck the belly button up to the ceiling. Squat back down, keep the weight in the hands. Yes. Third one, going up, belly button high, take your toes light. Li Cheng, okay, come down. Li Cheng, when you come down, don't shift back to your feet. Okay, you all can continue the last 7 on your own. So Li Cheng, when you come down, you're here, right? When you come down, don't come back to here. Stay over the hands. So the hands take the weight the whole time. Yes. Slow down, take your time to lift. Take your time to lift. Once you're at the top, you want to try and keep lifting higher. Shrug your shoulders into your ears. You're going to roll over your shoulders as much as you can. Shrug your shoulders into your ears. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Now you're gonna need your cloth. Oh no, you shift this down a bit so I can see me. Okay. I'm gonna place the cloth behind me. You can choose to flex your toes and put your toes on the cloth. I'm gonna put the top of my feet on the cloth. Either one works. I'm gonna go into a front support position. From here, I'm gonna pull my hands, drag my feet in, get my belly button high, drag the feet back into front support. Belly button up, suck the belly button in, the feet are light, push back, front support. So you always want to come back to your front support. And if you transfer the weight to your feet, you end up doing this this dragging. You end up doing this. You don't want pulsing. You want to try and keep all the weight in the hands. Have one nice long consistent pull and push. 10 times. Good. Good, everybody. Draw the belly button in. You want to get your feet as light as possible. Try and put all the weight in your hands as much as you can. Spend more time at your end positions in your front support and in your forward fold. You want to spend more time in that forward fold. Keep trying to lift the feet off the ground. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, awesome. Now, you're going to go into your triangle position. And from here, my knuckles are pressing into the floor. My shoulders are over the knuckles. From here, I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to jump my hips up and land close to my hands. Bend the knees, hips up. I slow down my landing as much as I can. That means that when I jump my hips up, I want to stack my hips over my shoulders. You want to find this nice hips, shoulders, wrists. I put hips, shoulders, knuckles. I want to find this nice hips, shoulders, knuckles. Use the fingers, use the knuckles to resist on the way down. So only when you get your hips high and you have a nice, slow, soft landing, that counts as 1 rep. You want to get 10. If it's not a good rep, it doesn't count. But it's up to you what you determine is good. You want to slow down your lowering to the floor. Jump your hips higher. You want to stack your hips over your shoulders. Good. Once you have your hips over your shoulders, use your fingers and your knuckles to lower you down to the floor. Resist your exit. When you almost think that you don't want to touch the floor and you want to fight to stay in your handstand as long as you can. Yunsheng, you can definitely fight with your hands and your knuckles a lot more to lower yourself down slowly. You're getting into a nice shape, but falling to the floor afterwards. I want you to resist your way down. Same for Li Cheng, same for Valerie. Resist your way down. Get your hips high and then resist your way down. Valerie, you can get your hips higher. Even higher. You should feel there's a very weightless point. Yeah, very nice, Yunsheng. You should feel a very weightless point. Good. Try and maintain your full compression as much as you can. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Okay. So now we're going to, this is a compound drill. So we're going to connect 2 drills together. Number 1, we're going to climb up the wall into your chest wall. From here, everything is pushing, everything is tight. I'm going to touch my right hand to my right shoulder. Left hand to left shoulder. Right, left to left. I'm going to do 5 on each side. 5 on each side. And then we're going to walk forward. Walk the legs down. L hold against the wall. So you're going to clock in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And then you're going to walk your feet down. L hold. You are allowed to hold your max. And then you come down. Clock in another rep. You want to get in a total of 4 of these reps. So once again, tap, 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 5 on each side. As long as you can, L hold, and then you can come down. If you don't get any amount of time in your L hold, then it doesn't count as a rep. Good. In your L hold, you want to make sure you're still stacked over your wrists. Good. Push your shoulders over the wrists. Good. Very nice. You're going to hold it as long as you can. If you want, you can try and take your feet off the wall. Lean forward slightly and take the feet off the wall. But Valerie, probably need to move your hands back a bit. Yeah. When you go down, you want to stack your shoulders over the knuckles. Bring your feet lower. You probably can go a bit closer to the wall, a little bit. Very nice. Take your time to finish up your reps. Don't rush. You need a break in between. Take a break in between. Good. Keep looking between your hands. The weight should be in your hands. Your fingers and knuckles are fighting for your handstand. It's 4 sets. 4 sets of the tap and yeah. Yeah, Valerie, still hands a bit too far forward. Can adjust a lot less. Come out a bit less. Valerie, do you want to go and try and find your L? Are you finished? Yeah, you want to... Oh, you're done too?
Yeah, but I won't complete 4. I might just do
Okay,
a
no worries.
last third.
Okay, no worries. Actually, I just want to see your L shape. Let's see if we can get you into a better position.
Right.
You go to the wall first, then let's put you in the L. So I would move the hands back some more. Just a tiny bit. Yep. Feet lower. Still can move back some more. Move back a bit more. More. Try again. Good. So you can definitely move back a little bit more. Okay.
Even
We're
some
gonna
more?
move. Huh? Yeah.
Even
definitely-
some more.
Yeah, because you notice that when you get into a nice position, by the time you get into a nice position, your toes come off the wall already. So you have no leeway for wall saving. Like
Right.
once you find your position, you fall out of it. So I'd rather you go closer into the wall, have more wall support, then you can flex your feet to come off the wall if you need to. Or
Oh.
But okay, so we're gonna move on from here. We have 2 exercises that we're gonna interchange between. Number 1, we're going to the chest wall. Point your toes, you're gonna slide your feet down. Bring your knees into your chest. You're gonna hold this position 30 seconds. If you like to challenge yourself, you can choose to try and take your toes off the wall. Squeeze your heels to your bum. But any bail, you need to come back to the wall, so you're not allowed to come down. So in your 30 seconds, you want to stay up as long as you can. Second drill, we're going down to the floor. You're going to 2 hands to the right. I'm gonna lift my right. 2 hands to the left. I'm gonna lift the left. And then 2 hands to the center. You're gonna lift center. 10, 10, 10. We'll do our first exercise. Oh, okay, you're tucked against the wall, right? If you cannot, let's say, bring your knees all the way down to your chest, you can, of course, not bring it so low. So I wouldn't walk in so far. I will slide my knees down as far as I can. If this is my max, I hold it here. Then you try and transfer from here. We have 3 sets of these. Ready? Going to the wall. Climb your feet up. Get into your nice position. Slide the feet down. You don't want your knees to be resting on the wall when you're sliding your feet down. 30 seconds starts now. Good, you ensure keep the weight in your hands. If you want, you can gently, slowly try and lift your toes off the wall. Good. Valerie, you don't want to jump. You want to lift. Lean forward and then lift the toes off the wall. You don't want to jump. Li Cheng, it looks like you need to give yourself a bit more space to tuck. And time, come down. Okay, to the floor. Find your straddle position. Open up your straddle as wide as you can. 2 hands to the right, 1 hand in front, 1 hand behind. Good, straddle, and then 2 hands to the front, 1 hand in front, 1 hand behind. Okay, so my right hand is behind my right leg. My left hand is in front of my right leg. So I'm gonna lift the right leg, turn out, straighten the knee, lift. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, straighten the knee, 8, straight knees, 9, hold 1, 2, keep opening up, 4, 5, push back, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change side. Left leg. 3, 2, 1. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Hold 1. Push out 2. Push back 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Down. Shake out your knees a bit first. Both legs together, hands in the front. 3, 2, 1. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the last one. 1, 2. Open up. 3, 4. Push wider. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Very nice. Hug your knees. Okay, we're gonna go back to the wall. 30 seconds in your tuck. In your tuck, climbing up the wall. In this 30 seconds, I want you to focus on balance. Ready? Sliding your feet down. Get into your nice tuck shape. Timer starts now. Good, Valerie, this is a nice position. Hold here. Keep trying to transfer the weight into your hands, but you are not allowed to bail forward. So if you need to bail back to the wall. Li Cheng, you can get your hips over a bit more. Valerie, try 1 foot at a time. And time, come down. Back to the straddles. 10 on each side, hold the last one. You can do this on your own time. So Li Cheng, you're gonna try this. I want you to, your knee now is facing up. I want you to straighten your leg and then turn it out. So I am lifting from, imagine like something is pulling this up, this way from the inside. So not upwards this way. I turn out and I lift from the inside. So this is inner thigh strength. You're using your inner thigh to lift the leg. Is it easier? So same thing, 10 on each side. You're gonna hold your last one. Ten on your left, 10 on your right. Don't rush. Hold the last one for 10 counts. You don't want to slam your heels back into the ground. You want to slowly lower it down. Nice. Okay, we're just gonna wait for Valerie to be done. Good. Okay, to the wall. Last set of tuck hold and straddle lifts. Ready? Hands on the floor, climbing up the wall. Same thing, your focus is balance. Get into your nice shape. Timer starts now. Good, Lee Chung, you need to get your hips over a little bit more. Good, Lee Chung, you need to get your hips over a little bit more. Not your shoulders, your hips. Yep, you cannot come down. Not your shoulders, your hips. Yeah, good, good, good. And time. Last set of leg lifts. At your own time. Lift and turn out from the inner thigh. Good. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Lee Chung, straighten your knees. Same thing. Straighten and lift from your inner thighs. Yeah, good. Okay. Alright. So now it's where you get to, choose whether you want to do tuck or you want to do straddle. You can choose which one you want to do. Let me turn on the lights. So if you are doing, we're going to take some time off the hands. If you're doing tuck, you're going to lie down with your hands up over your head. Press the belly button and the lower back into the floor. Straighten out your knees. This is your straight hold. From here, you're going to shift your knees up close to your chest. Tap the knees into the chest. Squeeze the heels to your bum. This is your tuck shape, right? You straighten the legs. Keep the heels, keep the butt on the floor. Lift the butt off the floor. Back down. Tuck. Extend. So the pathway is like A, B, C, C, B, A. You'll pass through every shape. So tuck, butt on the floor, extend, the butt is still on the floor, butt off. Butt back down, tuck, extend. That's for tuck. For straddles, it's pretty much the same thing. So you're in this straight line, you open up your straddle to as wide as you can. I have obstacles in the way. Close, my butt is still on the floor. I'm at my maximum compression here. Lift the butt off, put the butt back down, open up, straight. Clock in 10 times of going through the pathway. Choose whether you're doing tuck or straddle. Whichever you choose, I want you to stick to that decision throughout the class. Hands are up over the head. Shoulders shrugged into the ears. Good. Belly button in, ribs in. So in your tuck, Lee Chung, go into your tuck, bring your knees in. Bend your knees first, bring your knees in. Knees to chest. Don't bring your butt up yet. Keep your butt on the floor. Squeeze your knees to chest. Squeeze your heels to your bum. Now you straighten your legs over your face. Keep the butt on the floor. Go tighter, closer to your face, closer to your face. Tighter, closer to your face. More to your face. Hips off. And slowly lower the hips back down. Maintain your compression. Slowly lower the hips down. Maintain your compression as much as you can. Now go back to your tuck. Go back to your tuck. Squeeze your knees to chest. And straight. Yes, squeeze your knee to chest first. Then you go back out to straight. Squeeze your knees to chest, heels to bum. Pull your lower back down into the floor. Good. You want to make sure everything is tight and engaged. Every time you pass through a shape, you're thinking about everything that you need to squeeze. Once you're done with 10, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Yay. Okay. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna go to the wall. Your drag drills, if you need socks, you can wear socks. So I'm going to show tuck first. I'm gonna walk my hands in. I'm gonna find my hips over my knuckles, wrist over my shoulder over my knuckles. I'm gonna slide my feet down into my tuck, knees to chest, heels to bum, find the wall, go back up. Knees to chest, 1, 2, heels to bum, 1, 2, find the wall, go back up. If you wanna challenge yourself, once you come here, you come here. If you want to challenge yourself, you can extend to straight without the wall, and then go back to the wall. Straddles, it's almost the same thing. So you open up to your straddle. You probably need to get a bit closer. You open up to your straddle. You're going to lean forward slightly. Take your feet off the wall. Go back to the wall. Extend up to straight. Straddle, forward, wall, straight. You're going to clock in a total of 10. Take your time. Try to get at least 2 to 3 reps in one go. So not just like one and then you come down, you do one more and then you come down. Get at least 2 or 3. Clock in a total of 10. Good, Li Cheng. Very nice shape. And 2. And 2. Valerie, when you straddle, okay, open up to your straddle. Keep the weight in your hands. Bring your feet lower. Tip your, thank you. Good, here. Stay here. Good. In this position, tighten your hip flexors. Squeeze your hip flexors. Good. That's the shape that you want to get into. Yeah. Then from there, you need to make sure that your legs are tight, your hip flexors are engaged. All of this is engaged. Then you lean forward into your hands. Good. Good, Yun Sheng. You can slowly extend up to straight. Take your time to find your balance all the way up. Give your wrist a break if you need. Good, Valerie. I actually would want you to try bringing your hands a bit closer to each other. So now your weight's kind of like pushing outwards. I want you to try bring your hands closer to each other so they're directly under your shoulders rather than splaying out. Nice, Yun Xiang. It looks a bit like you're going very far down into a pancake. Is a pancake what you're going for? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, Valerie, you're going up. Same thing, the weight should be in your hands and your toes should be so light that you're dragging your toes up rather than pulsing. So it's the same as when we were doing our floor drill, when we were doing the drag up to fall and back down. If you keep the weight nicely in your hands and have one long, strong push, it's the same with your straddle. Keep the weight in your hands, your toes are light, you can have one nice long drag up. Rather than weight in the toes, weight in the toes, weight in the toes. Make sense? So you need to keep the weight in your hands. Same thing, I think your hands can go a bit closer together still. They're still kind of like out here, which makes the shoulder engagement a bit different. So it's like instead of doing this, you're doing this. So you want to get here. Good, Li Cheng. Your hips over a bit more. Good, keep the toes light. Did I tell you guys how many to do? Did I say how many? 10, right? 10. Are you done? Done. Done. Okay. Now, you're gonna take this away from the wall. So I'm not away from the wall, sorry. You can No, actually, yeah, you can choose to, if you want to go away from the wall, you can. But you can also use the wall if you need it. So we're going to go back to wall. I want you to try entering from jumping into your shape. We'll cut. So if we're doing cut, we're lifting our hips up. We need the toes to the wall. So I don't want you to find this position where my heel on the wall. Shoulders are shrugged, my hands are taking most of the weight. I'm gonna lift my toes off. Whoa. I'm gonna lift my toes off, keep the weight in my knuckles, keep the weight in my fingers. Find the wall. Lift the toes off, find the wall. I'm using my fingers to press against the wall, the floor. I'm using my fingers to press against the floor to peel the toes off the wall. So you want to get at least 5 times of peeling off, go back to the wall, peel off, go back to the wall, 5, then you can come down. And you get a total of 3 sets. So clock in 5, 3 times. Straddle, same thing, but you're probably going to need to move your hands a bit closer. So you jump into your straddle against the wall, push your fingers, lift off the wall, back. Lift off the wall, back. Off the wall, back. And then, oh wait, and then you can come down. Yes. On second thought, can y'all just clock in 2 of those? And then I'm gonna upgrade a bit for your third set. So just clock in 5 times of lifting off the wall and come down twice. So straddles, you're gonna have to go a bit closer to the wall. So don't push yourself away from the wall. Use your fingers to resist the floor. The weight should be in your hands most of the time. Very nice fight, Li Cheng. Very nice fight. But you want to get all 5 taps without coming down. If you come down, it doesn't count. Good. Keep fighting for your shape, fight for your balance. So when you're first jumping up, you don't want to slam into the wall. Either your toes or your butt, depending on your tuck or straddle, will gently tap the wall. For encouragement. Bye-bye. Once you're done, give me a thumbs up. Done, done, and done. Okay. The last of your drill. So this is almost the same thing, but we're gonna upgrade a little bit. So let's say I jump into my tuck shape. I'm gonna lift off the wall 5 times. On your last one, I'm gonna put my hips on the wall, my butt on the wall. I'm gonna tuck my knees in. I'm gonna straighten my legs down while my hips are high, and then I'm gonna push the floor to come down. One more time. Whoa. 5 times of lifting. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you put your butt on the wall, knees in, extend, shoulders tight, push, come down. Same for the straddles. So you're going to lift 5 times, push and lift 5 times. Last one, go down into your forward fold, hips high, push the floor, come down. So you just want to try and get one good set where you have your hips high. You keep lifting your hips high as you go down into your forward fold. Same thing, you don't wanna, don't ignore the first 5 toe pulls. So you still want to give that as much attention. Be very patient with your toe pulls. Go back to the wall each time. Once you're done with 5, place your butt against the wall. Good, get a very tight compression, knees to chest. Extend your feet out, push your fingers into the floor, hips down, very nice. Push your fingers into the floor, good, return, come on. Ah, yeah. Hey, Valerie, wrong way, down to the face. Let me look at one. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to your one. Squeeze your hamstrings, squeeze your hip flexors. Very good, actually, it's very good. It's definitely requires a bit of mobility, but if let's say you cannot bring your, even if you cannot bring your feet all the way down here, you can also just bring it to 90, push. So your mobility is, of course, the lower you bring your legs, the less you have to lean forward. Thanks, Cynthia, bye-bye. The lower you bring your legs down, the less you have to lean forward, because if my legs are out here, then I need to counterbalance, right? So if you bring it down here, then you counterbalance less. So the more your compression, the less pressure on the shoulders. Yeah?
I can't close my legs.
It's okay. First time doing the drill, it's quite hard, this drill, so we're only doing it once. So we're going to move on. One last thing. One last exercise for today. You need 2 blocks, or you can have 1 block, 2 blocks, or if you don't have blocks, you can use books. I'm going to use books. So I'll demonstrate first. You can choose to, if let's say I put my block here, I have 2 feet together. I'm going to put the weight in my hands, lift off, touch the floor. I'm going to go out on my toes, lift off, back onto the books. Lift, block, lift, block. For easier variations, you can have 2 blocks this way in more of a straddle position. And then you lift outside your hands, lift back to the blocks. Lift outside your hands, lift back to the blocks. You're gonna clock in 10 times. You don't wanna jump on. You're gonna lift, pull up with your, I think about all of this, pulling in, hip flexors pulling up to peel the toes off the book or off the floor. Just clock in a nice 10 of those. You can choose whether you want to do it in 4/4 or a small straddle. Gently lower yourself down to the floor. And you don't want to jump off. You don't want to jump off. You want to lower yourself down. Good. Clock in 10 of those. Good, Valerie. Keep rolling up the chest. Imagine something hollowing out your chest and pulling your ribs up. When the toes come off the floor, your shoulders must push a lot harder. Good, 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 good. You can move back a bit. Don't jump. Yun Sheng, don't jump. Good. You want to not plant your shoulders so far forward. You want to think of the same thing, shrugging your shoulders into your ears and hiding your ears between your head. That will help a bit more with your press. Good. Okay, once you're done, we're done with class. You can go and squat on your wrists and go and give yourself a pat on the back. I think all of you did very well. Good job. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If not, then we're done with class.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yay.
I think there's no way
Thank
my
you.
legs can lift off. No way.
No worries. It's a very new drill. You can always take your time and figure this drill out. It's quite hard. The drill is quite hard.
Thanks, Billy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, how do I stop recording? Recording? Stop.